The name of this next horse is Hoof Hearted, but listen to the call.
Hoof Hearted on the extreme outside. Colorado Co-Ed, Toast a Dozen on the inside. Quester's Jet, Hoof Hearted on the outside, it's close. Hoof Hearted in the winner's circle.
¡Claro que sí! ¡Ay, ja, ja! ¡Sí, señor!
What is up, pod people? This is another episode of Hoof Hearted. I am Doc, and with me today, he's back, Mex. The Mexalorian. What's going on, dude?
Hey, how's it going? What's popping?
My back, my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack.
Oh shit.
Yeah, popping that pussy.
Damn.
Go on.
All right.
No,
but I didn't hear the intro stuff, just so you know. So I don't know if we're gonna play any videos or anything, but I might not be able to hear it today, I guess.
I probably have to have it on. So probably have to have like the Discord on or whatever, sharing screen, or I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, no worries, my bad.
It's probably just because it's from the soundboard, so that's why.
For sure.
Yeah, but
yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? How's it been going?
Kind of shitty, but I can't really get into it. It's work related stuff, so I can't get into all that stuff. But
True.
once you get lawyers involved, I don't think you're allowed to talk about it. So at least I'm not taking that chance. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, not publicly.
Nope.
So, yeah.
I mean, there's certain my friends, of course, I tell them about it, but so I could tell you about it off air. I think I've talked about it before.
Friends and your hookers and all that stuff.
Well,
but yeah,
no hookers. But
no,
nope, no hookers.
Nope.
Did you say hookers?
No.
Oh, I thought you said hookers.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah. Anyway, so what have you been up to, man?
Just chilling, relaxing, and working. But also went to the Dodger game yesterday.
Oh, okay.
They lost.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I bet. But yeah, besides that, no, I'm pretty good. Pretty
what?
good.
Go ahead. I'm a Giants fan, dude. Like that's what it is. You just have to hate the Dodgers. But you know what though? I mean, like Dodgers fans don't like they hate Giants fans just because Giants fans hate them. And you know why Giants fans hate the Dodgers? It's because the Dodgers have been so fucking good for so fucking long. And they get all the attention. So really what it is like the Giants and Giants fans, they act like the middle child, and or like the stepchild, right? So they're just mad at all the attention that the older, more even though the Giants have been around longer than the Dodgers, so yeah,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Giants were one of the first teams. Not one of the first teams. There's plenty of other teams, but I mean the Giants were the first team they weren't the first team in New York, but they were before Brooklyn. And then the Giants actually have the most wins all time in all of baseball. So more than the Yankees, more than any other team. They have more than the Dodgers. They have more wins than anybody. So the Phillies have been around a long time. The Reds have been around a long time. St. Louis has been around a long time. So, but nobody has more championships than the Yankees, which is fucking bullshit, but whatever. But that was back before they had black people and Hispanic people in the league. So it was just a bunch of fat white dudes shaking a stick at a ball. So, but I love baseball. I know that you're like kind of into it, but your dad's more into it, right?
Yeah.
Is
we actually went for my sister's birthday.
Oh, okay, cool. That's cool.
Yeah, so it was,
you-
it was cool.
Did you
It
get a
was
Dodger
surprise
dog?
for her, so it was cool. No, I don't really like hot dogs.
Oh, okay.
Got a California California Pizza Kitchen.
Oh,
But yeah. And the saddest part about them losing isn't even not that they lost. It's because like the whole time they're advertising like they win a home game, you guys get a free California Pizza Kitchen pizza. Just go ahead and follow the instructions once they win, and they fucking lose, bro. It's like,
they
god damn,
lost.
man.
No pizza for you.
Fuck, I was getting hyped for the pizza when I got home,
Yeah.
but nope, I don't get shit today.
Yeah. Well, did you yeah, see, like I don't like that stadium. And I'm not saying that as a Giants fan. I just don't like that
Dude,
stadium.
it's changed up a bit.
Has it?
It's nicer. Yeah.
Yeah.
They added it to where it's like everything's kind of open.
Okay.
So, but the way like we used to go in was just like that stadium way gate, right?
Yeah.
But now they have the Academy gate open, the other side. So it was just like a nice flow. We got
Okay,
in
good.
and like really quick.
So you got in in the third inning, right?
Exactly.
Like most Dodger fans.
No, we got in before it started. So it was cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, it would used to be like that, man. Like you would get in as it's starting, or you'll be at the line as it's starting, and then get your food, get everything, and then yeah, it's like third inning,
Yeah.
and you're barely seated. So that's why like we got there, we got our food, and it's just like holy shit, we have so much time right now.
That's cool.
What the hell
And
happened?
how was it
And
getting
then
out?
and then there's like elevators get going up and down, so
Okay.
it was a breeze. And then I mean, it was easy to get out or down and out. It was just that we stopped for a few pictures and a little bit, so
Okay.
it took a little longer.
But you were
But
able to stay
after
for the
that,
whole
like,
game, and it wasn't like a big, huge
Yeah.
pain in the ass. So
Yeah,
they've
dude, no,
done
it
a good
wasn't that
job at
bad at all.
making it flow
Mhm.
better, so then that way people can get there on time and leave.
I mean, I think the worst part was leaving once we got to the cars. That's
yeah.
always been
That's always
yeah,
that
and
way.
that's just people driving. There's nothing's really gonna change that.
Yeah.
But the flow, once you get there, getting inside, so much better.
Yeah. Well, that's
it's
good.
really nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's all right. I
Um,
just like talking shit about the Dodgers and
Nah,
the
I know.
fans,
I know.
but I have no real hate for any of them. So, you know, I mean, most of my friends are Dodger fans, so can't escape it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're so close to LA that everyone pretty much is here.
I know, but I'm not from here. I am not from
I-
here. I'm from NorCal, man.
Oh shit, there was like
NorCal.
because forgot what it was exactly, but we saw like a few people with Brave shirts,
Really?
and of course, like my parents are like, what the fuck?
Wait, were they playing the Braves?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, of course. Then
For
yeah,
sure.
you would. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, but it was just like, damn, dude, like how or why? Like, holy shit. You
Oh.
know, it's either that or like they just get the shirt to spite people. But it's like,
Eh.
nah,
Yeah,
don't
no,
wanna do
yeah.
that.
You guys were
bad
playing.
Bren.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, you guys were playing the Braves. Yeah, the Braves are the best team in the majors right now, man.
Oh, I thought that's why you were saying that.
No, it's just I got a buddy that's a Braves fan, like big time Braves fan. Been a Braves fan forever, and like yeah, I don't know. I kind of hate the fact that his team is so good and they've been good for a long time. Just like my other friend who's a Dodgers fan, and I hate the fact that his team's been good for so long. You know,
Yeah.
although I will say this, you know, I'm a Giants fan, and we've won 3 World Series, and you know, in the from 2010 to 2014, we won 3. That's cool, but that's a long fucking time ago. Now, you know, I mean,
it's almost 10 years ago.
yeah, it's almost 10 years ago. So, and then getting so close and then losing to the Dodgers a couple years ago, when it was like we won 107 games, and yeah, man, it's just that was rough. So, but I mean, I got respect for for the Dodgers, even though I'm supposed to hate them. So, but I don't think a lot of people that listen to the show are really huge baseball fans. So if you're not a baseball fan, sorry about that, but it can't always be about you. So this is our show, and we're going to talk about what we want. So, and
Especially when you guys don't hit us up on the phone.
Exactly. Now, I did actually get one message, oh shit, and you're getting something now.
My bad. No, I set an alarm and I forgot to turn it off.
Oh, no worries. All right, so I'm gonna play this message if that's cool with you. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, also, people, if you're listening, give us a call. Our phone number is 661-379-0020. You could call us, leave a message, and we'll probably play it on the podcast.
You can text too, right?
You can text us as well. Yeah, give us a text and we can read it. We can do it in a stupid accent if you want. So, but here we go. I'm going to go ahead and play this real quick.
Hey guys, this is your friend the Burrito. I feel like I haven't left you guys a message in a while. I appreciate the shout outs from the last couple of podcasts. It means a lot to me. Nobody will know who I am. But that's okay. That's the mystery. Maybe as you guys will get bigger, maybe I'll just be a regular part of your podcast. Just kidding. Anyway, I was listening to a recent podcast about video games, and you guys might have mentioned this in some of your earlier episodes, but I was wondering, or I was thinking, maybe in the future you guys can do a topic on some of your favorite video games. And here's an interesting one. Maybe a topic on video games that should make a comeback. For example, maybe one like Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I mean, I know Mega Man is still considered around, but more like a modernized, like 3D or 4D version, whatever graphics are up to right now. So I'd like to get your thoughts on that. Also, I found it interesting that Doc has never beaten Super Mario Brothers, which, I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I've had trouble with games like that in the past, and people are like, oh, you can't beat this game, you can't beat that game. I'm like, yeah, some of them are just a little difficult for us. Anyway, keep up the good work, guys. I look forward to your next episode, and hopefully I'll hear from you guys soon. Have a good one.
All right. So the Burrito was asking us about video games, like our favorite video games, and we've talked about that. I believe we talked about that, right? Didn't we talk about
roundabouts?
Yeah,
we've talked about video games in a way.
Yeah.
A few. So I know we've done like a top 100 or something.
We did a top 10, I think, and then we've done we had a whole episode about video games. Like I think that was our second episode. So I could see why you wouldn't remember it. But
yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we've talked about it before. And we could talk about it again, maybe the favorite video games, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather, if we talk about video games, I like his other idea about video games that should have a comeback or have like a redo or like an upgrade, like in graphics and all that kind of stuff, So I think that would be cool because there's plenty of games that have been remastered, but like a game that hasn't been out in forever and then a totally different like graphic style. Like what he was talking about, Zombies Ate My Neighbors. A whole new version of it. I never played that game, so I don't know anything about it, but...
Yeah, me either. But, no, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like, I know I found it. I think I found it on one of those episodes, actually, but there's a Nintendo 64 fighting game. Like, I'd like to see something like that redone. Yeah, because I would like to go back and play that, but it looked like shit right now.
Yeah.
So it's just like, nah, it's not worth it. But it'd be cool if someone took it and revamped it.
Yeah.
Because even like the cheaper games like that, if they just did it on digital only, they could sell it pretty cheap, and then
yeah, for sure.
Get a good chunk of cash for nostalgia.
Yeah.
And then put it towards a better game.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of games, I know it's not topic, but have you heard of Starfield?
I
The new
have not.
Bethesda game?
I have not, but
Hey,
I did. I
I need to
did.
look into it.
You need to look
But
into
I
it.
don't want to talk too much. I know I need to, but it sounds badass already.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it, but I did get No Man's Sky. It was on sale, so I got it.
Okay.
But have you played that?
No, I have not.
It's, I mean, kind of. It's like Minecraft in space with better graphics. So
But I heard when it launched, everything you had to pay for, right?
I don't know. I just know a lot of people were like on it, and
Yeah.
now a lot of people are like really into it. It just was kind of like bare bones, I guess. It didn't have a lot to it, so but I guess like maybe I think the team is only like 2 people, maybe 3 people. It's a small team of developers, so they yeah they've worked on it and it's gotten better and people like it, and it's not a bad game. It's not bad. It was kind of fun. I haven't dug too much time into it because
No, I never heard that it was bad. Like the only thing I heard that it was like to go farther, you had to pay for stuff. So I think they took that out.
yeah, maybe. I mean, but maybe they
But
needed the funding.
maybe
So then
maybe
that
I'm
way they
wrong
can
too. I
do
think
it.
it's
I don't
something
know.
else.
Yeah, but whatever. But anyways, yes, you're right. That is not our topic today. What is our topic today? Today's topic is movies that were video games. So video games that turned into movies. You know what I'm saying? So it is kind of on topic, I guess. Games.
Kind of.
Yeah, and also the like animes turn live action. And the reason why how I came up with this idea for a topic is because I watched the first episode. That's all I had time to watch, but I watched the first episode of One Piece and it was fucking awesome. It was really good. I know nothing about One Piece and I know you're a huge fan. So that's why I'm like, okay, I got to check this out. And also too, the guy that's playing like the lead character, I don't know his name. He just does that gum shit.
Luffy. His
Yeah.
name like Inaki.
Yeah.
Inaki something, but
Yeah, he was in another show that was on Netflix that me and my wife really liked, and he was like a chupacabra. So
oh really?
yeah, I can't remember the name of the show. You could just look him up on IMDb, but it was a good show. But he was funny. The show's funny. It's just I don't know. It was just like the visuals were great, like the color, like everything about the show so far I thought was fantastic. So it was just a lot of fun to watch. And
Was it
what?
The Imperfects or Mech Zombies?
Oh, The Imperfects.
The Imperfects. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll probably check it out. I was told this was his first gig, so
no. Well, I mean, he may have
I was pretty
recorded.
impressed with that, but
Yeah, he may have done
Yeah.
One Piece first.
no, well,
and then the other thing got released first. But
there's some stuff right here for him that said 2016,
oh, okay. Yeah.
but I think well, that would put 2018. Yeah, so I mean, this is probably his second or third gig, but because I think they've been doing the One Piece live action stuff for like 5 years now.
Yeah.
Not too sure on like if they had the actors and everything, but like story writing, like because I mean, you've seen the ships, all those ships so far, they fucking built those things.
Did they really? Yeah,
It's
they
not like-
look good.
Yeah, it's not like CGI'd in. Like they built the ships for at least like half of them, I think, like where you'd be walking and seeing like most of it. But they built like a lot of the ships, and it's fucking cool. I was hoping, because there's one, I don't want to spoil too much, but there's one that essentially is like a restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
and I was hoping that if they don't do a lot of what was in the source material, that they could use that boat, because the pictures, it shows like the full boat of the behind the scenes pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So I was hoping they'd end up using that as like a live, like real life restaurant theme thing. Like that'd be
Oh,
fucking
sweet.
dope.
Okay, yeah. Like in real life, like you can go down there. Like, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
like that'd be fucking dope. But
Yeah.
I doubt it. They'll probably keep using it for the show or whatnot.
Yeah.
But so, I mean, do you want to get onto that real quick? Can I
Yeah, we
ask
can
you
get
how
on
you
that.
like the show?
Yeah.
How'd you like the episode?
You know what I thought was real cool, or you know what I think is real cool is people who actually contact us on our Instagram, Hoofhearted Podcast on Instagram. Also I'm Doc Farted on Instagram.
Oh shit! Whoa, that fucking threw me off.
Yeah, and then Mex is the _ Mexalorian. Yeah, people don't listen to this stuff, man, and then they don't end up paying any attention. They don't end up contacting us, and it gets really annoying because they, like you look at the burrito. He's actually reaching out to us. I want people to reach out to us. I know somebody's listening. I see the numbers, but nobody's talking to us. I feel like I'm just sad.
Lonely.
I'm just sad. Yeah, man. Like, how are we supposed to come up with other good ideas? Like, eventually it's going to come down to, we're going to have an episode of just going to have me scratching my ass. Just all you're going to hear is scratching an ass. That's it. And no. So contact us. It makes me sad. I want to hear what everybody has to say about our show, good or bad. Email us at whofartedpod@gmail.com. Check out Mex on his Twitch, the _ Mexalorian on Twitch. Check us out on TikTok. If we actually had people checking us out, I might do some stupid fucking dance. I highly doubt it. I don't think I'm gonna do a dance no matter how many people check it out. But I'm Doc Farted on TikTok. He is the Mexalorian, the _ Mexalorian at TikTok. So contact us. But One Piece, I really liked. I liked the show. The one episode
Do
that I saw.
people even know what underscore is anymore?
I don't know. Look it up, I guess. It's that little dash at the bottom, of. They should know. But you know what I thought was funny? Okay, so
They should, but
so when I say $, what do you think of?
the number,
Yeah, but
right?
yeah, but when my kid was like, what's the $? I'm like, hashtag. They're like, oh, I'm like, fucking kids, man. Yeah.
Damn, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So, anyways, but let's go back to One Piece. One
Piece.
One Piece. One time. What's up, Poofinger boys? Anyways, they just had their 50th show, and it was good. It was good. Wayne had his brother on, so it was a good episode. You guys should check out the Poofinger guys. They gave us a shout out at the end of the show too, so it was cool. They always shout out. We shout out with them. Cool dudes, British guys. If you understand British humor, if you don't, then you should still check it out. If you understand the British accent, check it out. If you don't understand the British accent, I don't know what to tell you. So don't listen to it.
Check them out.
Check them out. Yeah, check them out anyways. Why not? But One Piece, I was watching it. I really liked it. I've only seen one episode. And in fact, I was watching it before I went to sleep last night, and I fell asleep towards the end of it. So I'm gonna have to just rewatch it. But
no worries. That's what happened to me actually. I was watching it and rewatching it because I already watched the full series first day.
Yeah.
But
how many episodes?
It's only 8.
8. Okay, and they're like an hour long or something.
Yeah, about an hour. Yeah.
Okay, so 8 hours of good entertainment. Yeah, sweet. Yeah.
Okay, it already put a whole year into watching the 1,000 episodes.
Shit, I know the anime is long, a lot of episodes. Yeah, but it was good, dude. It was good, and it did make me I was sitting there in bed, and I was thinking about, dude, that's what we should talk about. We should talk about animes that have turned live action. We should talk because there's been a few, and there's been a lot of stinkers. There really hasn't been.
Well, there's been a curse ever since Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's going to show up. That shows up. You know what? Let's just dig into that right now. I'm going to show you this is from geekculture.com, and it is the best and the worst of anime, live action anime movies. So I don't know if these are in any particular order, probably alphabetical, but I'm not going to talk about ones that I haven't seen. But here's the bad and the ugly is what the little section. So these are the worst. Attack on Titan, the live action, was made in 2015. Did you ever watch it? The live action?
No,
Okay.
no, I have not.
The
To
anime
be honest,
is
the
good.
only ones I know I've watched are the anime is great. Bleach and Death Note. I think it was Death Note.
Death Note? Okay.
And then because I'm looking through a list right now, I didn't realize some of them. I need to watch this one. There's one about two or a few humans that were abducted and turned into robot weapons.
Okay.
And the anime looks pretty cool, but I did not know they made a live adaptation.
Yeah.
And live adaptation.
Yeah.
And the Rotten Tomatoes score is at 100.
Okay.
Supposedly. But and it's called Inuyashiki, by the way. Sorry.
Okay.
But going on the ones that we might have actually heard or know about, go on.
Well, there's the Dragon Ball Evolution 2009 is when it came out, and I'm looking at a still from the movie, and it looks awful. Looks awful.
Yeah.
Some
looks god awful. And I've only seen like clips of it, and I hate them. I hate
Yeah.
everything that I've seen. And it's just like I can't even hate the actors because I like the actors from Shameless. It's the girl that plays the daughter. She plays Bulma.
Okay, I've
then
never seen Shameless. So I don't.
You haven't seen? Oh,
No, I hate that. I hate it. I watched one episode
What?
and I'm like, nope. I
Okay,
don't
we'll have to
like.
talk about that
Why do I
another
need
time.
to? Why do I need to watch a show about some drunk deadbeat dad and then like the kids? Just no. I don't like it. I do like that one kid, the guy that was a kid from that, and he went on to do
he's in
the Bear. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
I mean,
fucking love that show, Bear. But anyways,
my thing, especially for Shameless, and we'll get off of that.
yeah,
It's
Man,
really
get
not
off.
about him. Not off, but off the subject.
I know.
I would say it's not even about him up until a certain point, because at one point the girl and the guy leave, so then it becomes about him becoming a better father or whatnot.
Yeah. It just wasn't. I was told it was hilarious, and then I watched the whole episode. And I'm like, I did not laugh.
You gotta watch more than one episode. Like, I mean, I know I say I hate The Office, but at least I gave it 2 seasons.
Well, it's just another one of those dramedies. Like I don't dig on dramedies, and maybe if I was in a certain mood, but I just didn't. I didn't like it. You know, I wasn't into it.
Trust me, I lost my steam on it. Like I gave it some time to get a few more seasons in, but I'm gonna go watch it again eventually.
Yeah.
But anyways, it has the main people from it. It has the female from Shameless.
We're talking
and
about
her
Dragon
boyfriend.
Ball, right? Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Her boyfriend, the actor is Goku, the guy on the right there, and still. But dude, like it's so bad. Even just the little clips I've seen, because I would not watch the shit when I was younger. I did not want to see this when it came out.
Yeah. Did you watch?
I still refuse.
It's talking about Avatar, the live action. Did you watch the live action of Avatar?
No,
Okay.
I've heard it's really bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
You see this
And then
one?
I've seen.
Go ahead. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
The Guyver.
Yeah, the guy.
Well, I was gonna say, I heard, because like in the anime, like some of the movements for Avatar are like very fast paced.
Oh, and
for bending, and then the movie they take like forever to make a single movement, and then all they do is move like a little rock, and I'm like, well,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, they just sucked at this movie, and dude, they chose someone that's meant for like horror and suspense and twist and shit. Because it's an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. He's had a lot of
But
misses.
anyways.
He's had a few hits, but a lot of misses.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I want to talk about The Guyver, because I've actually seen this movie. It came out in 1991. And I'm going to read the first part here, because this is true. This was the only and this was the reason why I watched this movie. But and I liked the anime. I saw the anime. It was fantastic. The only interesting thing that came out of this movie is seeing Luke Skywalker turn into a giant cockroach. Granted, Mark Hamill's transformation can be rather grotesque for some, but it really says a lot about a film when that's the sole standout element of the entire show length. And yeah, it was a really shit ass movie. It was low budget, and it was like one of those movies that you would end up. I mean, it was 91, right? Like that's a long time ago. So, the special effects, there wasn't CGI, there wasn't, so all of it had to be done by costume and all that stuff. So it really wasn't good. They were super ambitious, and yeah, like and they were super ambitious with no budget. And yeah, I saw it late night on like HBO or Showtime or something, and it wasn't good. But if anybody ever has a chance to check out the anime was pretty cool. The story was cool. I liked it. But yeah, not a good movie. You said you saw Death Note, right?
I think I watched a little bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was either Death Note or Bleach. I watched a little bit of it and I was like, this is shit. And so I just skipped to the end.
Oh, okay.
But I think it was Bleach because it was a fight.
Oh, okay. Well, I've never.
I don't remember Death Note like watching it at all, but I remember seeing it because I was like, you know what? I really like this anime.
Yeah.
I should check it out. And I just don't remember it. I probably blocked it. But
from your memory.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen Death Note the anime. Never saw Bleach the anime. My kids have, but they did. I think they did. I don't think they watched any of the live action stuff because they're like, I know this is gonna be horse shit. But
yeah, I mean, they should definitely watch One Piece if they believe that, because I mean, seeing the still, I kind of remember the actor for Death Note, and yeah, it's just like kind of emo, just too much, dude. Like it's just like oh, it's so dark and gloom. Whereas like the guy in the anime, he was a genius. He was a smart kid. But it's like I just don't remember the live action. But Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist came out in 2017. Now, have you ever watched the anime? I watched the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I watched both animes, and I think I did watch all of this.
Really? Okay. I'm sorry.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, I saw the trailer and I was like, nope.
And it's just because I liked it so much, like the anime wise.
Yeah, the anime.
But again, great. I can't recollect, and it's just I know I would be able to tell you what happened just because the story.
Yeah.
But shockingly enough, they made the sequel. Did you know that? Right?
Yes.
Yeah, and like I was just like on Netflix, and it was like something of Scar. So it was this Scar's storyline, which I like Scar a lot, but I'm like, God damn, I did not think they'd actually put towards the second one for this shitty movie. Holy shit. Okay, that's cool. And then there was a bunch of hype for Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, there was, because it had what's her name in it? Jeez.
Scarlett.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson. Okay, so visually the movie looked good, but they strayed so much from the anime. Like I went with Rowan and Liz to go see this movie. And yeah, like I saw the movie, the anime movie. I saw that years ago, so I forgot everything about it. I didn't know anything about it. So I went in with the, fresh set of eyes to this, and it was okay. Liz was a huge fan of the original story. She didn't like this movie. So I think people who saw the original didn't. And I think Rowan felt the same way too. They just didn't like the movie. So I think it missed a lot of stuff. It was fine. It was entertaining. I was bummed that I spent so much money. I think because we went and saw the 3D. So but did you ever watch it?
I don't think so. My only thing is, especially if someone that wants like just like the original stuff, that just bugs me because it's just like, don't you want like different spins? That's why I mean, I really like the One Piece story because it's very different. There's a lot of different just parts that they had to cut out for time. but they did still have to be like, okay, well, since we had to cut that part out, kind of have to tell a different story with what we leave behind. And it just fucking really, really worked.
Well, I think
so. The only thing for like people, well, sorry, and for when it's like it didn't match the same story, it's just like, do you want the same thing every time? Exactly. You want carbon copies? Like, why do you want? Just go back and watch the last thing then, or go back and read the manga if you want like the full story. It's right there.
Yeah,
this is a different director's take. This is. Especially, I mean, again, just going back to One Piece, because like that's how we started it. It was heavily like put on that the author, the creator of One Piece, was attached to it. Like he made them at one point go back and do reshoots for a few small things, and I don't think Netflix does that a lot.
Yeah.
He was involved with the casting. He chose the Luffy character because that guy was the only one that made him laugh.
Yeah.
Like he was heavily involved.
Okay. Cool.
So sometimes you just need that as well, but not so much where it's the same fucking story. I just don't like the whole, I need the same story thing, because it goes back on Marvel, where it's like they changed so much to fit the fact that they sold a lot of their characters' rights like away, so they can't use half the stuff that made the comics like good.
Yeah.
So like yeah, I like the original stories for most of the stuff, but I won't mind like the shorter, or shorter movie or shorter series to be slightly different.
I think that I think that the most important thing whenever you're going to adapt like an anime, or you're going to adapt a comic book, or you're going to adapt a game into live action, because you're whether it's a series or whether it's a movie, you're limited, right? You're limited on time. You're limited on what you can accomplish due to budget. I think that the important thing is that they always make sure that you keep the tone of the story the same. You keep the characters the same, right? Like you don't stray too far from what the character is like, right? Like look at what's his name from what Samuel L. Jackson, the character that he plays, right? What is it? In the Shield.
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury, right? Yeah. Wasn't Nick Fury like a white dude? I can't remember.
I think they eventually changed it later on.
Yeah. But
I don't know if it was to match to
match Samuel.
Yeah, or if it was like before.
Yeah. But I mean, if you want to look at it doesn't. That's what, like, when people get upset about like, oh, this person's not supposed to be black. This person, it's fine, right? Like, I don't think that. I mean, you're not gonna make Black Panther a Hispanic dude, obviously, right? But
let's not get rid of any options. But yeah, yeah, exactly.
But I'm just saying, like, of course you're not gonna do that. But anybody else, like, it doesn't matter, right? Like, it's not necessary for like the part, to have to keep it a certain race. Right? But I think that all you have to do is just make sure that the characters are, you keep the heart of the character the same, what type of character they are the same. The story needs to be, have that same like feel, that same vibe. But doing a direct copy of something that's written down on a page, like a comic book or from a video game, no, you can't do that. It's just like with the Super Mario movie, and we'll talk more about it, but you can't, there's no story in that. Like, how are you going to come up with a movie about that? It would be boring as fuck if you ended up having, characters that just go, it's a me, and then that's it. And, it's just like if you're going to do a Zelda game, Link never talks. All he does is, that's it. You're just gonna watch. I mean, you're gonna watch an hour long movie or or a 90-minute movie of Link just cutting grass, going hut hut. No, that's boring. So yeah, just keep the thing. But we're still talking about the anime stuff. And like I've never here's the good stuff, and I've never seen any of these, nor have I even
Rurouni Kenshin is a great anime.
okay. I don't
I
know.
didn't,
I don't
I
know
didn't even
anything
realize
about
they made a live action.
yeah.
That's dope.
Well, you
I
have to
should
check it
that
out.
out.
Check it out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see. Old Boy. Now I've heard a lot of good things
I've
about
heard
this.
of heard
I haven't watched it. I didn't
either.
know that it was an it was a
Is this
manga,
one?
but yeah, go ahead.
It's about like a guy getting a revenge murder, right?
I believe
Do you
so.
know what it's
Yeah.
about?
No, I don't. I don't know what it's about because this is a South Korean one. But didn't they have an American version of this
Yeah, I think that's what I'm probably
with
thinking of.
Josh Brolin? I believe. I think he played the old boy. I think he was whatever the main character. So, but here's one called Orange. I don't know anything about that. Do you know anything about that?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're right. Old Boy was with Josh Brolin.
Yeah. Here's another one. It's called Death Note. All right. Well, there was another Death Note, and I think that was the Netflix one. That one was like an American version, but this one I think is the non-American version of Death Note.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
This one looks a little more accurate.
yeah, probably, yeah. But I've never seen the, um, I've never seen the anime. So, yeah. Um, and then you've got this one, Lone Wolf and Cub. I know nothing about this, but I think that there was like an episode of Bob's Burgers where they kind of like talked about this.
Oh, right. And it's the guy and his daughter that's
Yeah.
separated.
Yeah. So I'll just read about it. Lone Wolf and Cub is considered one of the most influential manga around, and it's good news that its live action take is equally amazing. All 6 of them, in fact, released between the time frame of 1972 and 1980. Thanks to actor Wakayama, whatever. I'm terrible with those names, but his magnetic presence as legendary Ronin Ogami Ito, as well as director Kinji Musmi's I don't know, Muzumi. Yeah, Muzumi. Let's go with that. Muzumi dedication, his dedication to retain the violent and dramatic overtones in the manga, it has gathered for itself a cult following over the years, whose membership includes Pulp Fiction's Quentin Tarantino. So, and then that was the last one as far as like good. So there really wasn't a lot of good. But really, like when they have the animes like or mangas, they're terrible. They're terrible when they're live action. But now I do want to talk about the video games. But
Yeah.
There's a couple of movies that I do want to talk about that were based off of toys. And you saw one that was based off a toy recently, and you wanted to talk about it before, and now's your chance. You saw the Barbie movie. So tell me.
What did you see?
Oh, well, I'll tell you about it. Just hold off. Not G.I. Joe.
Okay.
Not G.I. Joe, because that was based off a toy, too. I didn't see that because I'm like, this is going to be trash. No, thank you. But go on. Go on with Barbie. Tell me about Barbie. Was it better than Oppenheimer? Because you saw it the same week.
I don't want to say yes. I'm not even as a joke because Oppenheimer was pretty fucking good.
Okay.
Barbie, it was a touchy thing. But someone else. It's got a pretty good story, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, for it to be like, for like I'll say like a female anthem.
Yeah,
it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's got its takes. It's very I would say on point to some extent.
Okay.
But then also Ken's point of view is very, very on point. And man, he it's because I don't know because we haven't talked about it. I feel like I said something to you about Ryan Gosling. Him as Ken, like you just felt it.
Really? Yeah.
And at one point, because
He's a good actor.
I mean, I'll
man.
just spoil it for you. Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, fuck, dude. I didn't think I'd be that touched.
If
I
you
started tearing up because my boy's fucking sad as fuck, and I'm like, fuck, dude. Yeah, you fucking overthrow this Barbie government, man. You fucking hell yeah.
you need to
monster trucks and shit.
you need to check out Lars and the Girl. Like, check that out. Lars, and I think it's Lars and the Girl. Shit, man. Yeah, there's a movie that Ryan Gosling does, and it's really good. But he's a good actor. Go ahead, I'm gonna look for it.
Yeah, no.
Keep talking about Barbie.
But he because at one point he's telling Barbie like why he's doing all this shit, and I just started kind of like fucking like fuck, dude, like for sure, man, like feel bad for you, my boy, because the whole joke for him is he just beaches, right? Like he's known to just sit on the beach and wait for Barbie, and he was made for Barbie. So his whole point is he's literally there for her, and she just ignores him and fucks off with her friends and shit. And he doesn't even have a place to live. Okay. So he's like, I'm just here at the beach.
Okay, real quick.
Like, I just beach.
Okay, real quick.
Lars and the Real Girl?
Lars and the Real Girl. Yeah, excellent movie. Okay. Check it out. Also, too, I found this out. Did you know that Ken was actually made to be, like the toy, Ken, was actually originally made to be Barbie's brother?
What?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. So makes things really
that makes it
weird.
A little more weirder.
Yeah. But go on.
At one point, I mean, they're like, he's like, Barbie, I should stay the night with you, and she's like, why? It's like, I don't know. And then they're like, no, well, let's not do that. It's girls' night. Peace out. And so homeboy's fucking sad, right?
Yeah.
And so the rest of the movie, like he goes on an adventure with her, finds out like in the real world, men rule this shit. So he takes that shit back to Barbie Land, and everyone is on board with it. Like all the girls are like, yeah, these jobs are too hard. You guys do them. So like shit goes sideways real quick.
Yeah.
Dude, some of the best jokes are from them though, and I was laughing because a lot of the jokes are just like fuck these guys, they're stupid as hell, and I'm just like, that's funny, but there's a part where like Ken's like he took over Barbie's house, and Barbie comes over, is like, well, I need a place to live, and he's just like, well, you could stay the night after I play my guitar at you. And so it's not even play my guitar for you. It's like, full on play my guitar at you. And I just start, oh my God, this is going to be good. I just start dying. And so he's singing the same song for like 4 hours, and then they end up on a beach. And then every guy is with their own Barbie doing the same fucking thing.
Yeah, that's funny.
And I'm like, oh my God, if they're going to start switching up instruments, they're going to start, and like the black one, oh my God, he's going to have a bass guitar. He's going to have an acoustic bass guitar. I'm going to lose my shit right now. Oh my. And they don't do it. They all have guitars except that I think it was the Asian guy. He was playing drums, and I was like, they still did something that's great. Oh my God, I love it. But they missed a joke right there.
Yeah.
They missed just subtly. The black guy just has an acoustic bass. Like that would have been the best fucking shit. Yeah. And I would have had to leave the theater, dude. I would have had to walk out just because of how much I was laughing. And I have to give it to, no, dude, that part was so fucking funny. From the beginning of I'll play my guitar at you and then you could spend the night, to them just playing in a line, and they're just all in guitar singing the same song, and then one of them just a drum set, and I'm just, oh my God, that was a fucking perfect scene. It was great. And then later on, Michael Cera, dude, he had the great scene too.
Yeah.
Michael Cera, at one point, two of the real life people came with Barbie, but they're like, fuck this place, like, because all the guys took over. So they took off. Well, Michael Cera, he's playing a character like that's Ken's like little brother or little friend or something. So he gets the shit a lot. Like the announcer's like, everyone has a double except him. He's just Ben, or I forget his name, but he's just Ben. And they're just like, or Michael Cera's just like, hi, and then it just pans away. And well, one point he's leaving with them, but he sneaks in the car, and he scares them, and he's like, "Well, I don't want to fucking be over there. These guys are assholes. They're stupid." And now they're building a wall. And once they learn to build it horizontally, we're in trouble. It gets to them, and they're just building bricks up a fucking tall ass line, and I just lost it. I was just like, "Oh my God, it's getting good. It's getting good. I love it. I love the movie. Oh shit, the jokes are on point."
Yeah.
And then another thing he did is like, because like all the construction workers see him talking to the real life people or the girls, so he's like, they're like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "You guys go get in the car. I'll take care of this." He's like, "Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, I'm Ben. I'm Ken's friend. All of his clothes fit me," and he just starts fighting all of them, and he beat the shit out of them. Oh, fucking goddamn, Michael Cera's owning this shit right now. I fucking love it. So he did really good. Ryan Gosling did really good in Barbie. But I want to say also, like, I feel like at the same time as those two did really good, the rest of the actors kind of like not sold out, but like undercut themselves. So I feel bad because a lot of it was just, but at the same time, I want to say, like, I feel like this was a lot of their Grease moments. Like,
Okay, yeah.
Like how John Travolta kind of, I feel like, got bigger after Grease.
Yeah.
I feel like they have the same idea. That's
why
so
they were trying. Yeah. It was
yeah,
almost like a little too try hard.
Yeah. Well, not even try hard, but it's just like, this was not the movie I'd expect them in. So maybe, and they did give it their all, I want to say, but I wasn't expect, because there's the guy from Shang-Chi, and then the new villain that, well, I mean, he's dead now, but he was in the new villain for Marvel, the Secret Invasion show. Sorry to spoil anything for you. I doubt you care.
Yeah, I didn't watch it,
but he was the villain for that one. And then the other guy, Shang-Chi. So I'm just like, I wasn't expecting them to be in here. And it's a little odd, but they're doing good. Like, I could appreciate this right now, you know? But I don't know. I feel like they undersold themselves. Like, maybe at this, like, they should have been more of a lead role, but they were just like the backup. But yeah, Ryan earned that one. Yeah. Ryan totally earned that role.
So you're saying that, but you say that it was a good overall movie.
It was a good overall movie. It has some points where it's like too much on the whole men rule the world shit. And then honestly, because like I was telling some points like that to a few people. Someone got a little mad at me, and I had to point out, it's just like, you guys have this view of men are so evil and men rule the world, and some of us just beach. Like, I don't fucking do shit, dude. I don't do anything. I don't do anything to hurt anyone or anything. But you want to say all men are awful. Yeah. All men are shitheads, pieces of shit, yada yada yada. I don't cheat. I don't do anything like that. I'm not a fucking dick. Yeah. Like I smoke and I get mean when I'm drunk or something, but I don't fucking hit people. God damn. Yeah. Not yet. It's still to be tested, but nah, I'm just kidding. But no, like it was a good movie, but it was heavy-handed. It's just under the guise of like, yeah. So I was just like, on those jokes, I'm like, ha. But the ones where it sold me, man, it had me, and I loved it.
That's cool.
I loved
it. That's good. Well, I want to talk about my movie, because it won't be that long. It
kind of interests me, because what?
It's okay. Wait, so it's an old toy. It's an old toy. Not as old as Barbie, but the movie is much older. And it was a toy that was like my favorite when I was growing up, and I loved the cartoon. And it was a cartoon where they created the cartoon so they can sell the toy. And then they decided that they were going to go ahead and hire Courtney Cox and Dolph Lundgren and have a movie, and that is He-Man, Masters of the Universe. And fucking A, dude, I loved that movie when I was a kid. It was so good. And I know a lot of people will be like, Dolph Lundgren's the blonde dude, the Russian from Rocky, and that's how they remember it. He's always going to be He-Man to me. He's not the guy that's doing the Old Spice commercials. But
I'll be honest, I thought you were gonna say Transformers.
Transformers, yeah, no, they did that much later, of course. Yeah, I didn't really like Transformers. But
wait, did they have a new movie, or you just watched the old one?
No, I didn't just watch it. Like, I'm just remembering it. Like, I used to love that movie.
Like, you just rewatched it. My bad. That's what I meant.
Yeah, Masters of the Universe is an old movie. I don't even remember what year it came out. Like 80 something, I think it must have. Let me check.
Right.
I'm checking IMDb.
Does it hold up for you? Do you still like it just as much?
Yeah, I watch it again, but I mean, you watch it and it's like, it's a bad. It's like it's a bad movie, but it's like, it's so bad it's good. I think they had Courtney Cox in it. Did they have Courtney? No, they didn't. Oh yeah, they did. They had Courtney Cox in it. Yeah. So, all right, cool. I was like, oh, I don't know. But yeah, this movie came out in 1987. And like, I mean, it was, I mean, for the time, it got really bad reviews, of course, but I don't know, like, you watch it, and if you watch it now, it's kind of like so bad it's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and at the time, I don't know. I loved it. I loved it. It was for me, because I was a kid and I liked He-Man. I loved playing with those toys. It was cool. Yeah. So, and Dolph Lundgren makes He-Man look a little less gay than the cartoon. So, because in the cartoon, it's pretty. He-Man's a little.
I don't remember that
gay.
cartoon all that much either.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, it came out in the early 80s. So, and it came out, I mean, it's before your time.
I think they did a revamp version.
Probably.
Sometimes I'll walk through like Target and shit, and I'll see toys.
Some toys, yeah.
And it says he's Grayskull, but he just looks like a black He-Man. Was Grayskull black?
Well, Grayskull was.
Was he a person? I mean,
I don't remember, man. They're probably
I shouldn't have asked that first one. That's my bad.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Grayskull was there was a castle Grayskull, and I think that's where I
want to pull it up for
is at.
But
yeah, don't worry about it, man. I can't see your stuff on your Discord.
Well, I thought about that right. Skeletor, person.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, he's dark, like, skinned. He looks like he's supposed to be like a dark elf or some shit.
Probably.
But the newer version, let me see if there's like a 2023 toy. But nope. I'm probably just insensitive.
Okay, probably, yeah. That checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, that was
next time I see it, I'm gonna take a picture and show you, because it says like King Grayskull or something like that.
Yeah, maybe they're adding more.
I thought it was Skeletor. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I guess they probably would have added from the new show or something. Yeah. But I thought inspiration or something would carry over.
Yeah. But I want to move on. I want to move on to the movies that were based off of video games, and I'm looking at Rotten Tomato here, and it's got the top 51, and it goes from best to worst. I'm going to start here at the worst. Now we're only going to really comment on the ones that we've seen, and we're not going to go through all of them. I say we go through the 10 of them, see which ones we've actually seen, and then we'll go to the top 10. So, the very worst is Alone in the Dark. I have not played the game. I did not watch the movie, but it got a 1% on Rotten Tomatoes. Have you ever seen or played the game?
No.
No. Okay. Never watched the movie.
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, let's move on. Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li got a 3%, and I never watched it. Now, I did watch the first Street Fighter movie. That movie sucked. The anime,
Yeah.
pretty good. The game, always sucked at it. So, yeah. Did you ever watch this?
I think I watched the anime you mentioned. So,
okay.
But no.
Yeah.
We should definitely one day in the Discord watch some of these movies.
Yeah, we need to watch some movies.
And if any of you guys are fucking down,
dude,
House of the Dead, is House of the Dead a game?
House of the Dead is a game, dude. Yeah, that's a shooting game, man. It was in the arcade. It was in the arcade.
The arcade version. Okay.
You shot zombies. So it's got a 3%. Came out in 2003. I had no idea it even had a movie, but a 3%.
Yeah.
That's got to be. The critics.
Dog shit.
Yeah, the critics say a grungy, disjointed, mostly brainless mess of a film. House of the Dead is nonetheless loaded with unintentional laughs. Well, then it might be pretty good. Then we should check it out. Unintentional laughs. I'm always down for that. Let's see here. In the Name of the King, and it's a dungeon siege tale. I didn't know that was a game, Dungeon Siege. So I'm just gonna, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna skip that. Mortal Kombat Annihilation, which was the second movie to the original Mortal Kombat. The second movie was not good. It came out in 97, 4% on Rotten Tomatoes. Did you ever watch it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the old one.
Yeah. The second.
I liked it for what it's worth back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, the second? I don't remember if it was the second.
Yeah, but it was not.
I probably watched both of them though.
Yeah, it was not good. But let's see here. So we started. We started at 51. 3, 4, 5. So Blood Rain, which was a game that I never played, 4% on Rotten Tomato, the movie. No idea. I don't know anything about it. But
yeah, me either.
Yeah. It's got Ben Kingsley in it. Boy, he's done some shit ass movies. Silent Hill Revelation. Now, I don't know. This is this was done in 2012. Let's see. Mediocre effort, even by the standards of video game adaptation. Silent Hill Revelation 3D features weak characters and an incomprehensible plot with a shortage of scares. I don't know if this was the first one. This got an 8% on Rotten Tomato.
I doubt it. Revelation sounds like it's one of the last.
It sounds like a sequel, but I never watched it. The games. No, I love the Silent Hill games. I think Silent Hill 1, scariest fucking thing I've ever experienced. That was great.
I never played, but I played like the arcade versions.
I don't think they had arcades, man,
right.
Of Silent Hill.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Resident Evil. My bad.
Yeah, you're thinking something else. So did they have
my bad.
They didn't have Resident Evil in the arcade.
Yeah, they did.
No, dude, that's like House of the Dead, man. That's the zombie one.
Hey, make me hate my life.
What?
You're making me hate myself.
Why?
Yeah, man. Oh wait.
Did they?
Oh no! It just looked like it to me. It's called Biohazard.
Oh well, that is that is. So they did have a Biohazard game.
Gun Survivor 2 Biohazard Code Veronica.
Oh, that was in the arcade?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, Biohazard is Resident Evil. Like it's called that in the other countries. It's just called Resident Evil here. So.
Yeah, that's why. Because I know I played something that said Resident Evil.
Yeah.
In an arcade room, so probably just a few in like America say Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Or all of them in America, maybe. I don't know. Oh shit, Hitman.
Yeah, Hitman, Agent 47 came out in 2015. 8% on Rotten Tomato. What?
I love that movie.
You like the movie?
I love that movie actually.
Agent 47. That's the one you watched. You've watched.
Sure?
You watched a Hitman movie because I think they've made a couple of them. But
okay, maybe not. Maybe not this one then.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe. But I never watched them, and I've never played the games. I've seen the games. I've always wanted to play the games, but I just never got around to it. So, but you like
I'm not good at silent games. So,
yeah, like stealthy type games. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I know, it being like titled Hitman, I'm gonna have to fucking sneak around. Nah, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
No, I think I probably just watched Hitman.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got one here. It's called Postal. Came out in 2007, 9% on Rotten Tomato. Why the fuck they ever made a movie on this game? Because the game was fucking ridiculous. Never played it, only saw it. It was on the PC, and it was fucking. It was just. I mean, I think you were a postman, and you went around shooting a bunch of shit, which whatever. But yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about that one. But you got Wing Commander. That one came out in 1999, 10% on Rotten Tomato. Wing Commander actually had the game, I believe, if I remember right, actually had Mark Hamill in the game. It was on PC, and I think it was also on Sega CD. And so in like the video clips that they would have, the cutscenes in the game actually had Mark Hamill in it, if I remember correctly. But yeah, never saw this movie, and I never played the game. I just always saw stuff on it. Here we go. This is the one. This is our last one too. So our top 10 worst. Street Fighter came out in 1994, 11% on Rotten Tomatoes, and this is what the critics said. Although it offers mild entertainment through campy one-liners and the overacting of the late Raul Julia, Street Fighter's nonstop action sequences are not enough to make up for a predictable, uneven storyline. It was just terrible. Did you ever watch it? You didn't watch it, did you?
No, I never watched this one.
Yeah. It was.
I watched an anime.
Yeah, it was really bad because I mean, like the people that they chose, like character wise, like first of all, you've got like, the dad from Adam's Family is playing, M. Bison, and you're like, okay, that doesn't, all right. And then you've got Jean-Claude Van Damme playing an American, Guile. And then why are you gonna make a movie where the main character is Guile when usually people would consider Ryu or Kin the main characters of the games, even though you could be anybody. But like Ryu was always like the cover guy, right? Like he was. So why? It was dumb. It was really bad. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and scroll up. We're going to go ahead and go to the top 10 here. So here, this is the top 10. Number one is, this is the number one overall. So this has the highest rated, like game to movie, live action movie. So you got Werewolves Within, 2021, 86 on Rotten Tomatoes. Now I don't know anything. I didn't even know this was a game, but I'm going to read it real quick. Werewolves Within is a rare horror comedy that offers equal helping of either genre and adds up to a whole lot of fun in the bargain. Yeah, I'm going to have to actually check that out. I didn't even know it was a game, so I'm going to have to see what the game's about. So, number 2, Angry Birds 2, the movie, came out in 2019. It's 73%. Listen, I actually liked the first movie. Did you ever watch the first movie?
No.
I went with the kids and I saw it, and it was actually pretty funny. But it's got I mean, it's got Jason Sudeikis in it, who I'm a big fan of his. Josh Gad, Leslie Jones, and Bill Hader. And they're in the second one. And I think what's his name? The dude from, God damn it, what's his name? He was in Eastbound and Down, and he was in Danny McBride. That's his name. It's got I think Danny McBride is in the first one, so it was pretty good. Number 3 is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So the sequel. Okay. It came out in 2022, 69% on Rotten Tomatoes. Did you watch this one?
Yes.
Okay.
I loved both.
You like both of them? Okay.
Yeah.
I think the other one.
Actually, I'm excited for the next one.
Oh, there's going to be a third one?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they going to have Jim Carrey come
Actually-
back or no?
I don't know, because they actually started filming without actors already.
Oh, okay. All right then. Because I heard that he wasn't going to do any more movies. He wasn't going to do anything anymore. So
True.
yeah. So
I forgot what happened to him at the end of that one.
Okay. Yeah, but I haven't seen the
But
movies.
do you remember? You haven't watched that one?
No, I haven't seen either of them. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't want to. Do you care if I spoil anything?
Yeah, go ahead. You know I don't care about spoilers. So everybody, spoilers.
I just want to make sure.
That's all good, man. Sure. Yeah, I'm good.
But because they did like a post-credit thing where they started introducing Shadow.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the next one will be Shadow.
All right. That's cool.
But yeah, so they started filming that without actors this last month, I think.
Okay.
Because of the strike.
Yeah. Any idea who's going to be Shadow's voice or no?
I don't know. Probably AI.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Okay, man.
Yeah, why not?
Just AI Samuel Jackson for him, I guess.
There you go. That seems racist, but
I mean, it's why'd you have to make it? It was supposed to be. I like him. Jesus.
Unintentional racism. All right. Okay, so number 4.
Can we have a segment where I just do that?
Yeah, unintentional racism. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Sure. We could use more segments. Yeah.
or unintentional sexism, because I fucked up the other day.
We'll save it for the next podcast.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Now, did you like the games, the Sonic games? Did you ever play them?
I only played because it's just the sideways one, right? Because I know eventually they ended up doing one
3D.
doing actual story 3D ones, but well, I'm sure the side scroller one still had a story, but
yeah.
Yeah, I remember playing them a little bit. I didn't love them just because it's just like that, and it got really boring after a bit, and I kind of sucked at it. But I remember playing them.
They were super fast, so they were kind of hard at times. I liked it. I mean, the first one was cool. It was fun. The music was great. The visuals were great for the time. And then the second one comes out, Sonic and Tails, and that was cool, right? You can fly. You could fly with Tails. You know, you could kind of hover. Yeah. You couldn't fly. But then they had Sonic and Knuckles. And Knuckles could go ahead and glide and then grab onto a wall, go up. He could go through bricks, he can claw his way through bricks. But the coolest thing about the Sonic and Knuckles game was, because these were all cartridges for the Genesis. So what you do is you would go ahead and you pop in the Sonic and Knuckles game, then you flip a little switch on the top of the cartridge, and then you could put any of the other Sonic games, you could put them on top of that cartridge. And then you were able to unlock new stages. You were able to unlock all this other stuff. So you could play stages from the first Sonic with Knuckles, with Tails. Just it was so fucking genius. It was fantastic. It was cool, man. Let's see here. So the next movie,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the next movie, we'll move on. Number 4 is Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Pokemon Detective Pikachu. 2019, 68% on Rotten Tomatoes. I've never played the games because I was a little old for them, but I did watch this movie because I watched it with my kids, and I liked it. It was good.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it? Were you mad though? You're like, I'm not gonna watch it out of spite.
Nah. It's just too lazy.
Oh, okay, all right. It did have.
I want to.
It had it's good. It had Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu, and I was really disappointed it wasn't Danny DeVito, because I think it would have been much better with Danny DeVito.
That probably would have been better.
Because I know everybody was pushing for that, and it would have been great, but what are you gonna do? Ryan Reynolds was hot shit at the time and still is, so whatever. But yeah, and then you've played the games though, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, all right.
Maybe not, because I think Detective Pikachu is actually a game of its own.
It is, yeah. But I've never
played that one. But I played
Pokemon.
old school, and then actually I just got a emulator that has like 7,000 games, and Pokemon Yellow is on there.
All right, cool.
So I started playing that shit.
Yeah.
It's dope, but I like it.
Well, I have played Pokemon Go. That's the only Pokemon I've played. Women will make you do stupid things, but so I played Pokemon Go, and so I recognized some of the Pokemon that were in the Detective Pikachu, and it was pretty cool. It was cool how they made it look like these creatures just coexist with the humans. So I mean that was fun.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was entertaining. Number 5 is
Yep.
Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one. 2020 was when it was made. 63% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't think we really need to talk about it. I mean, we talked about Sonic the game. We talked about the movie. I do think it's interesting though that the two Sonic movies, because I mean, there's been so much shit about video game movies being terrible. For both of them to be in the top 10, with over 50%, like that's pretty good. Over 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's pretty good. Now here's a new one I have not seen.
Ooh.
It's Gran Turismo, and it's based on a true story. So I wouldn't say that this is really based on the game. But that one just came out. It's 1963. No, 63% on Rotten Tomatoes. This one is about a kid that played Gran Turismo like fucking all the time, and then became a race car driver. Like that was his qualification to be a race car driver, was to play Gran Turismo. I played Gran Turismo. I don't know if that was gonna make me qualified to actually drive a car, but I don't know. I think it's like one of those biopics, or based on true story, whatever. So it's loosely based, but I don't know. Are you interested in watching that?
I don't know. Like my girlfriend was wanting to go see it, but is it really like a game about the video game?
Yeah, it's not about the video game. It's about a kid that played a video game. I mean, if you're gonna do that, you can say that The Wizard is like a fucking video game movie, when really all it was a big huge advertisement for the Power Glove and for Super Mario 3, which I know you've probably never seen The Wizard, but that movie was the shit when you were a kid, because you were all about Nintendo, and you were like, dude, and that was the first time anybody ever saw Mario 3, and you're like, what is that? And you're like, wow, it was amazing. So The Wizard, and all it was some kid playing some video games across the country, and he goes and joins a tournament. So yeah, it was 80s magic is what it was. So
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna watch this Gran Turismo one. I agree with you. It's not really based on a game. It's based on a true story. And did you ever play the Gran Turismo games though?
I know I have before, but I never really took into them because I don't really like racing.
I don't mind racing games, but they're
games.
it's too much like gearheads, right? Like there's too much
Yeah.
tweaking and stuff. Like I like Mario Kart, man. I like Need for Speed. You don't really, I like games with some customization, but I don't want a ton. Like I don't want to have to fix the gear ratio, so then that way I could get more torque or whatever. I don't want to have to put the fucking spark plugs like in. I'm just like, I would rather just, if I want to do that, I'm going to go fix a real car. So, number 7, the Super Mario Brothers movie, 2023, 59% on Rotten Tomato. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, I liked it too, man. I liked it too. It
I
was
was saying dang, because I'm like, dang, I can't believe it's not like 2 or
higher
3.
up. Yeah, I know. I thought so too. It was nostalgia, right? And this goes back to what I was saying earlier, where like you don't need to copy the story exactly. You just need to get the characters right, and you need to get the feel of the game or the anime or whatever it is. You need to get the feel, the tone of that. And they did that perfectly with this, and it wasn't hilarious. I was really hoping it would be funnier. But it had some funny moments to it, but it was good. And then I don't think that Chris Pratt was annoying at all. Because I know a lot of people were like giving him shit. He wasn't bad.
Yeah. No, they just hate him because he's Christian.
Oh, I thought you
Well,
said
they do.
you hate him because he was a Christian. I was like, what?
No.
Yeah, no, I know a lot of people.
No.
Yeah, because he said stuff. I don't know. He said and whatever. I don't care. Like, I don't look at actors to be role models for me. So,
To me, it's stupid when people put the art with the artist, like all like 100%. It's just like you could like something and not agree with that person.
I mean,
like that's completely fine.
Yeah, I mean, though, yeah, because I thought a lot about that recently. Because there's other celebrities that have done some really terrible stuff, like grooming and like if a celebrity does murder, does murder somebody, then it's like
I'm more or less talking about like their politics
exactly,
or their religion, not their like total acts.
Yeah, man.
I was gonna say, I mean, I'm not gonna go take a picture that Hitler made and then try to sell it because I don't think anyone's gonna give a shit.
I don't know.
But
there's people protesting in Florida,
like a few. I mean, yeah. I don't know what any protest in Florida is about. Don't try to trap me in some bullshit.
I know there's some Nazis like marching around Disneyland or Florida or something. I don't know I just saw some pictures of it. I don't really know anything about it. So, but we're gonna move on. Number 8 was Mortal Kombat. Came out in 2021, 55%. And honestly, I didn't like it. Did you watch it? I saw
the new one.
Yeah, the newest one.
I liked it a bit. I didn't love it.
Yeah.
But I was good with it.
It was okay.
I'm down for them to do sequels.
Yeah, they are. But I don't know. Did you like the games? Did you ever play the original game?
Not the original, but one of the older ones, and then more of the newer ones that came out.
Okay, I haven't
more
played
recently.
I haven't played the newer ones. I think the last one I played was 2 or 3. Was on the Genesis. Like the dude come out toasty like that. I still remember the blood code on the Genesis though. It was up, up, down, down, left, right, BACAB. Yeah,
we just helped someone out. That was
AB ABA cab. So it's ABACAB. B. That's what it was. I think I was doing the Contra thing. Yeah, I think I was doing the Contra code. Up, up, down, down, left, right. Yeah, I was doing the Contra code or something. But anyways, that was like 99 lives in Contra.
Say we're not doing the codes right now.
Yeah, no. Anyways, but but I still remember it, and I remember the game, and I liked the game. And then my friends that were like it came out when I was in high school on the Genesis, and the kids down the street, like they were like a couple years younger than me, and they were no longer allowed to come hang out at my house because I let them play Mortal Kombat with the blood code. It's like, dude, I'm like, your parents are lame, and you're lame for telling your parents that you were playing Mortal Kombat. But whatever. The movie was okay.
Losers.
Yeah, this movie was okay. I just felt like it was I don't know. I think that I probably would like the sequel more. But it's all right. Number 9 was Tomb Raider. Came out in 2018, 53%.
It's a newer one. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I've seen Angelina Jolie.
Did you? Yeah. I don't like her, so I didn't bother. But
I used to.
The Tomb Raider games, I thought I played them, but I always thought they were dumb.
Boobs in that movie were not.
Yeah, they're not. Well, yeah,
we're not triangles.
Yeah, so I was disappointed. Thumbs down. I didn't like the games because of that. I'm like, this is really, really ridiculous. Like, the tits were way too big, and I thought it's just silly. Number 10, and this will be our last one. Actually, no, I'm gonna go one more because that Gran Turismo one doesn't count. Rampage, and that's the one with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Came out in 2018, and it's 51%. Did you know that was a game?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like that game.
Yeah, that game was fun, dude.
I remember playing that a bit.
Yeah, in the arcade, dude. It was fun. Never saw the movie though. Did you watch it?
I did, but it was all right.
Okay. I figured it was
It is probably about that 51%.
51%. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm gonna
But
go ahead. What were you gonna say?
oh no, I was just gonna say it was like chill on the part where it was at least like it was pretty accurate. They had the full 3 characters
Mm-hmm.
or the 3 monsters destroying everything, and
Yeah.
then the one that, because I mean you haven't seen it, but the gorilla, the Rock was like a zoologist or whatever, so he was helping train the gorilla.
Yeah.
So that's how he was able to, in the end, like help it
Yeah.
or like get it to attack the other two to help them. So
Yeah.
it was cool.
Cool.
I dug it,
I
but
still
I
might.
do like the Rocks. I mean,
I still might check that movie out at some point in time because I liked the game growing up. But
yeah, like I'm saying, man, we should do some movie night in the Discord.
I would like to. I would like
Oh
to.
shit! Oh shit!
All right, so this is the last movie that we're going to leave off, and this is at number 11 on this list here. Rotten Tomato, it's 47%, and it's Mortal Kombat, the 1995 movie. Now, it wasn't great. I'm not going to say it was great. I loved it when I was younger. 95. I was 16. So, I liked it. But the thing that made it the best was the fucking soundtrack on that movie was so good. So good. It was better than the movie, hands down. So, but the game, of course, we already talked about the game, but did you ever watch this one?
I think that would have probably been the one that I watched.
Okay. Yeah.
Over the second one.
Again, like casting is important, right? Like I don't think that you need to have somebody that is, like as far as like ethnicity goes, I don't think you have to have somebody that is like ethnic, like going along with it. But like they had Lord Raiden was Christopher Lambert, and he's just not a good actor. And and he's got this weird accent. I don't know where the fuck he's from, but he was not giving off Raiden vibes. So it was just weird. But I mean everybody else, I thought the characters were good. They had like Goro was I thought they did a good job with that. The guy with a bunch of arms. I mean it was halfway decent, I honestly, I still like it more than the newest one that came out, even though really the newest one should be better, or should be considered better. And it is according to Rotten Tomato. But dude, that soundtrack is just so fucking good on the first movie. So if you get a chance to check out the soundtrack, check out the soundtrack. I mean, at least so then that way, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. But, Are there any like movies based on video games that you really liked that weren't on the top 10?
You know what wasn't bad was Uncharted with Tom Holland.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was entertaining. I think that a lot of people didn't like it because they so badly want Uncharted to be like the games. Right? They wanted Nathan Fillion to be Nathan Drake. Was it Nathan Fillion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. But I mean, he's too old for it now, And then I know that like they were working on that fucking movie so long that Mark Wahlberg went from being Nathan Drake to being, Sully, right? So it's like, okay. And I think that it was fine. The whole idea of the game. Go ahead.
Huh?
No, what were you gonna say?
Oh no, I was gonna say they had a good thing going with being like, okay, Mark Wahlberg's Sully, and he's gonna be able to get older.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Holland's Nathan, and he's gonna be able to get older and look the part in a few years. But people want it fucking now, and it's just like, nah, dude, like they had something good.
Yeah,
I wish they would have fucking kept it going.
I think that they could still do it, but to me,
yeah, probably later on.
Yeah.
To give him more of a actual Nathan Drake vibe.
Yeah. To me, the whole, with the game, the Uncharted game, the whole thing is that Nathan Drake has all these little quips. They're solving puzzles. It's a treasure hunting movie, dude. It's good.
Yeah.
And you know, it's more about Nathan Drake though than it is about Sully, and I feel like Sully was kind of in it a lot because Mark Wahlberg, I think, was probably, I mean, as big of a draw as Tom Holland, but it was, you know, I liked it. I liked the movie. I thought it was entertaining, and I would definitely like to watch another one. I mean, shit, they could do like a fucking like a little mini series if they wanted, and that would be pretty cool. You know, just have like a 8 episode, you know, each one of them's an hour long or 45 minutes, and just do that. I mean, I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, I prefer shows anyways, TV shows and episodes than a movie. But it was good. It was entertaining. Do I like the games more? Yeah, still do. They're a lot of fun. They're exciting, but you're in it, man, and it's so hard to to adapt something that you are able to interact with and change it into live action. And it's so hard to take a anime, which you're able to go in so many different directions, like create the craziest fucking thing, and then make it into live action. I mean, with special effects nowadays, you can definitely do a whole lot more than you used to be able to. But
Yeah.
but now, I mean, you know, but it's still hard. It's still hard. So I don't know. I think that they are getting better at it, and the live action of Super Mario Brothers was terrible, and you definitely had to go the animation route. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that they might.
I saw right now on that list it was at like number 23 or some shit.
Yeah, of the
And
best,
those people are spoken.
Yeah, 23.
Holy shit.
Yeah, at 29% though. All right, so I mean, that's because a lot of these other ones got really bad reviews. So Need for Speed, Resident Evil, like all the Resident Evils, you know, Tomb Raiders,
There's
Assassin's
like 20
Creed.
of them.
Yeah, so I mean, Doom with Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
You know what's sad is I really don't count Pokemon movies as game movies, but
yeah, because
Pokemon's an anime too. It started off as a card game.
Yeah, yeah. So it's kind of weird. It's weird
like,
to see those. Yeah,
yeah.
But
yeah, like you said, like they're slowly getting better.
Yeah,
hopefully.
I mean, you look at what Sonic's done. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, also I was gonna say on the anime aspect, I think One Piece is gonna be a big a testament to that, and hopefully, I could see them going like a few more seasons. I can't see them going for forever, but I hope they do a few seasons long.
Well, they're definitely not going to have 1,000 episodes. I could tell you that.
No.
Yeah, no.
I think the creator's gonna get it to where they kind of have their own ending without it being in the manga storyline.
Kind of like how it, like the show is gonna like kind of deviate from the manga, just like how,
because you have to, like, because right now there's these huge monster characters that Luffy just beat.
Yeah,
and it's it's dope as shit. Like honestly, you could probably pull off one of them whose name is Big Mom.
Yeah, you were talking about
but you can't
that
pull
before.
off the other. Oh yeah, I think I told you. Yeah. But you can't beat the other dude, or you can't show the other dude because it's a dragon-looking motherfucker.
Oh, I thought it was because
it's a guy that like mixes into, he turns into a dragon, which you could pull off on screen, like decently.
I just thought that it was like a big cock.
I don't think you could do.
So they couldn't.
Well,
they couldn't show it due to like ratings.
I mean, they're not too scared to do that in live action. I don't think.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like how The Walking Dead was. Like, it's based off of a comic book, and it did have like some influence from the comic book. But there was, I mean, me and you read the comic, so we saw like all the little differences that they had, and that was cool. And honestly, like reading the comic along with reading or watching the show, that was entertaining, and I liked that until I couldn't no longer get the comic book, and then I didn't really care about watching the show anymore. It was just, it ran its course, of course. But it was, yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. You know, you don't need to, just because you have it based off of a story from a manga or a comic doesn't mean that you have to match it completely. You know, give it its own, give it its own life, right? Like Daryl was one of the hugest, you know, characters in the show, and he was never even in the comic book.
Yeah.
So
and now he has his own spinoff, doesn't he?
Yeah. And so does like, I guess like Negan's with what's her face, and another
Maggie.
Maggie, yeah, and another spin. I'm like,
And
what
then
the fuck?
Rick and
Michonne.
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, these are all characters that never. I mean, they didn't really. I don't think they really coexisted with each other in the comic book. So
yeah,
you know,
definitely not Negan and Maggie.
No, God, no.
Like they just fought each other.
Yeah.
From what I remember, because I stopped reading at a point, but I don't.
Yeah.
I think at the point I stopped it, they were gonna meet one group, and then the author was gonna end it.
Yeah.
Well,
I just wish you would start making Invincible 2. I hope that's coming up soon.
Oh, it's coming. Yeah, no, I think it just hit the anime or Amazon.
Did it? The second
season?
No.
Not the second season. The Adam Eve.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
That's
get
up right now.
Is it? Okay, yeah, I'll check that out.
But I was thinking of an anime. That's my bad.
Oh, okay, yeah, but anyways, well, I think I'm ready to wrap this up, man. You ready to wrap this up?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That was our talk about movies and all the. So I mean, you guys were there. You didn't just like join in at the very end. Because that would be weird. Why the fuck would you listen to like the last 2 minutes of a podcast? You're like, that's it. I just wanted a little nibble of the podcast. It's weird. Have you ever done that before?
I did it right now on an anime on accident before meeting up with you.
That's visual, right? Like we're not.
No, it was an accidental click.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, shit, titties, because it's a weird anime.
No, and that's funny because I've got my tits out. So, yeah. Good thing this isn't a visual podcast. I know that people are clamoring for it. No, they're not, because nobody sends us anything except for the burrito, and Rowan did it too once. But send us something. Call us 661-379-0020. Send us an email at whofartedpod@gmail.com. I mean, you guys know how it works. You can message us on Instagram. That's Who Farted Podcast on Instagram. Doc Farted on Instagram. Doc Farted on TikTok. Doc Farted last night after the chili. You got the Mexilorian, the _Mexilorian. If you don't know what an underscore is, I don't know how to help you with that. Look it up. The _Mexilorian on Instagram, the _Mexilorian on TikTok, the _Mexilorian on Twitch. What else, man? Like everything, right? We gotta get a Twitter or X or whatever the fuck it's called. I think I need to do that. So not that nobody's contacting us. Maybe that's a way for people to, like, maybe more of our listeners want to get on X. You know, maybe that would be it.
Everyone's on X. Everyone loves X. So it's a hot new thing right now.
Yeah, we used to call it E. Oh wait, no, that's ecstasy. That's different. Okay, never mind. So yeah, raves. Anyways, yeah, like fucking talk to us. Like, come on, and then tell people about the show. If you're listening, tell the people about the show. Anyways, I think that's about it, man. I'm gonna play this fucking music, dude. You good? Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. Was there something you wanted to say?
No, I was just taking a hit.
Oh, okay, sweet. All right. Bad timing.
No. It's all good.
It's all good. All right, man. Well, later, everybody. All right, you there?
Jesus Christ.
What?
Dude, we just did this whole live action anime thing
Uh-huh.
right now, and hang on one second.
What?
Dude, this is because, well, it just sucks, dude. We just talked about live action anime,
Uh-huh.
and then at the end we talked about Tom Holland.
Uh-huh.
I guess he just died.
No way.
No, sorry, I don't want to put that out there for too long. But they're gonna make a live action
damn you.
of my favorite anime. I said no.
Oh my god. I'm still recording. I was gonna add this to the end of the show.
Oh shit!
Like some kind of conspiracy fucking shit. Oh my
you
god.
can if you want to.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
This is
fucking add it still though.
You know, like back in the day when they used to have like CDs and the bonus track that if you listened long enough, yeah. Go for it, dude.
Well,
your favorite anime. Tom
Black
Holland's
Clover.
alive.
Tom Holland is alive.
Yes.
He's apparently going to play the main character in Black Clover.
In Black Clover. Okay. All right. I don't know anything about Black Clover. We'll look it up. So
I just need to see.
Yeah.
If this is true.
All right. I'm gonna stop recording now. Fucking God, dude.
Sorry if I give you a heart attack.
I'm like, that's like we can't be speaking this shit into existence, dude.
That's why I didn't know you were recording.
It doesn't matter. I'm still keeping it. Bonus track,
Do
boy.
It. No, put it in at the end of the episode. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I am.
You should do it.
I am.
Good.